Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Badass Business Builders. I am your host and the founder of this group, Joella Orderino, and I just want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I am excited to share today's topic. So today's topic is actually inspired by my technology, one of my favorite devices, and perhaps for you too, the iPhone. Yes, I don't have the latest. You know, since it was revealed by Steve Jobs in what might be his most iconic Apple keynote in January of 2017, in less than 15 years, it has transformed how we work, how we engaged, and has birthed a whole new way of doing business and capturing the eyes of our customers. Although Apple is an amazing business case study all in itself, today, I'm not looking to dive into the company per se, but instead, I wanted to use the iPhone as a metaphor for lessons that we can learn and should apply to our business. Yes, this device demonstrates all these amazing lessons that I'm going to share today, and I've been inspired. So lesson number one, maintain and update your technology regularly. You know, I just love when I get a notification that an update is available. I'm not one of those. But have you noticed how often the iOS, that stands for iPhone operating system, gets updated? I mean, I just got a notification this weekend that iOS 15.2.1 is ready. Oh my God. One thing I hate about the iPhone updates is that sometimes things get rejiggered. Like that last one, I don't know if you noticed, like 15.2.0, in Safari, the actual search bar has been relocated from the top of the screen to the middle, right above the keyboard. What a freaking pain in the ass. I mean, I've been trained to look at the top of my phone. Now they're asking me to look in the middle of my screen. Okay, so I need to change my behavior. And I'm willing to do it for iPhone, but isn't that a pain? With all jokes aside, why do you think the iOS gets updated as frequently as it does? Well, as you know, technology is evolving in lightning speed. So in order for things to be compatible and to provide the best user experience, the iOS must evolve to accommodate the changes that are being rolled out by the community of vendors that iPhone propels, like apps and security and better art quality, more functionality, evolved algorithms for engagement, and so much more. What can we learn from this lesson? We must be in a position as business owners to maintain and update accordingly. And let's just look at your website for a quick second. When was the last time you ran a maintenance? Is your PHP or WordPress, if you're running it, is it actually updated? Is the technology behind the scenes in place, running properly, running up to spec? Because you know, so much has changed in the World Wide Web. I think last year there was like over 280 new updates that rolled out, maybe in just 1 month. Seriously, guys. Things are evolving fast. And now, because we rely so much on technology for business, we as business owners must consider an ongoing maintenance and update plan. This applies to our website and all of the programs that we run on the back end of our business. Most of our technologies have this kind of baked in, so to speak, but our website and the programs that we use to run our business must be looked at. It must be maintained. You should look at it at least one time per month to ensure that your digital storefront, yes, your window that the whole world can have access to, is available, accessible, and operating to spec for business. Consider that. Lesson 2, always communicate, present, and engage with simplicity in mind. One of the things that iPhone has done really well from the beginning is how simple it is to use this hardware. I mean, you basically just poke around and find your way. And of course, now you could ask Siri to help, right? So that's pretty simple. The other thing I love about the user interface is that everything is accessible with like less than three quick clicks. Meaning you can complete a task or access the app or update your settings in super quick time with not a whole lot of effort, right? Now, when you're on a vendor's app, that could be a different story, but we're keeping the focus on, you know, the iPhone interface. So just think about that. You could get into your phone, you quickly find what you have to do, you could quickly get to your app. It's super simple, super straightforward. What can we learn here? No matter what we're selling, always make it easy for your potential customers to find you, engage with you, and transact with you. Sometimes that means doing less and not more. Or sometimes that means really getting to know your ideal customer and getting laser focused on serving them only. Not the whole world, just laser focused on them. Delivering your product based on their desire and expectation. Or getting your product in front of them based on how they behave. Sometimes that means like an online ad campaign, where sometimes that might mean a flyer dropped in their mailbox, right? It all depends. The point is, you want to make it simple and easy for your customer to engage and transact with you. Another weird lesson from iPhone is make it fun. I don't know about you, but when I touch my phone, I have fun. Maybe too much fun. I spend a lot of time here and it's probably too much. But the point is that when you make it fun to engage with your product, your service, your brand, people come back. It becomes addictive. It's almost like they can't stop, right? And iPhone has been brilliant at that. Just super brilliant, because it is fun. It is fun and entertaining to engage with our phone, right? So the lesson learned here is, how can you make your product, service, your brand super fun and enticing so that your customers are always having fun? Or if you know your product or service isn't all about fun, at least make it enjoyable, make it easy, right? Lesson 4, maximize potential, but deliver it in spoonfuls. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but the brand new iPhone, when you get it, you turn it on, right? And it says, welcome, and you do that whole setup process. And it basically walks you through this whole click-through experience that introduces you to the features of the device. It tells you where things have been moved and how to access this new app and what are the latest and greatest features that you should be using. And it demonstrates how to leverage some of the newest things by walking you through like a step-by-step self-guided tour or tutorial. I also appreciate how iPhone has introduced ways to maximize the way you use its capability by offering that, that thing when you come onto the phone, it's like a summary screen. It seems like the iOS is getting smarter and keeps you on the device, constantly sharing ways for you to spend more time, right? Not a good thing, but maybe it's a good thing for Apple, a good lesson to learn, right? What can we learn? Your customers need information about your offering in spoonfuls. It's important to know that they most likely will not understand all of the amazing things about your product or service upon first glance. And it's your duty, your job to dribble out this information in spoonfuls. It's non-realistic to think that your customer is going to grasp everything all at once. So the way to do this is maybe like, in an email campaign, you drip out this information, like an educational campaign, if you do some lead generation, a series of videos that demonstrate some of the highlights and short tidbits, not these long videos, but something short and capturing, social media posts that You basically schedule and educate them about different features and key differentiators that you offer. The whole point here is simple and small, bite-sized bits of information delivered in a consistent way keeps your customer considering you. And it's really unrealistic for you to understand that they're just going to grasp it all together, okay? Now, lesson 5. Share something new to keep them coming back. Now, I love this lesson because I don't know if you're one of those Apple enthusiasts where you wait for the new iPhone and you've already worked into your budget that you're going to upgrade that iPhone as soon as the newest and latest one comes out. You're ready. You're on it, right? Wow, has Apple trained you well, huh? You're an enthusiast and you just cannot wait to engage with their latest and greatest. Isn't that an interesting lesson, right? Roll out new products or an offer that supports an existing product or ways to evolve your offering to keep your customers coming back. Consider upselling or cross-selling. But the main goal is to always provide something that serves your customer, that makes it a better experience, kind of builds upon what you've already provided to them, right? And then the last lesson from this weird experiment or metaphor for today is look for allies to catapult the demand for what you offer. Now, what I mean by this is before the iPhone it came out in 2007, the following companies didn't even exist: Instagram, Uber, TikTok, Twitch, Snap, Lyft, DoorDash, Slack, Tinder, Lime. I could go on here, guys. But you see, there's so many. There's so many new companies that have been birthed because of just one idea. It's catapulted them. And the interesting thing is, when Uber first came out, it was just an iPhone, iOS app. It was devoted to that technology. So what can we learn here is when our product or service fills a very needed gap, other companies, products, and services will be our biggest referrers. It's like a symbiotic kumbaya with all these companies, and these open the gates to additional customers, unexpected customers, really. So those are the weird lessons that I wanted to share today. I thought it would be fun and interesting, and because we always have our device, it's so cool to just be reminded, right, by our phone, by our technology, that, hey, what can I learn here? There's lessons everywhere that we can learn and apply to our business, right? So just want to thank you for tuning in to today's weird episode. I hope these lessons resonate with you and you apply some of them into your business today, tomorrow, whenever. And I also want you to know that I am here and I offer 45-minute discovery strategy sessions to help you evolve your business, to help you understand what is blocking you from your success. I mean, maybe you've been in business for 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, and you've hit this plateau. Talk to me. We got lots of new things that we can do to really amplify your business, right? Or maybe you're someone that's just starting out and you don't really know where to begin. Perfect. Let's talk, because I've helped, more than 200 products, services, and companies launch into this world and hit 5 and 6 figures. So would love to have a conversation with you. So to book your free 45-minute discovery strategy session with yours truly, go to businessesonpurpose.com/talk. And when you get there, you'll see my calendar. You'll see all of my available slots. Just pick one that works for you, and I will call you at that time. After you book your time, you're going to get you'll get a page to answer a few questions, just so I could get an understanding of what's going on in your business or what you're looking to accomplish. And then I'll call you and we'll have a conversation, and it'll be fun. It'll be the best 45 minutes you spend on your business this year, 2022. So thanks again for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Until next time, take care.